welcome back to my channel, Myra Lorraine, and thank you all for stopping in to watch my videos. You know I really appreciate that so much. Now today we're not going to do any sewing. I'm not going to tell you about anything that I made recently. This is actually more about something that I made a very long time ago and what happened to me with this particular garment. It was I made it back in 2010, and first off, let me tell you about how this came about, why this video came about. I was actually watching a video of Jen's, from Jen's Sewing, Today in Jen's Sewing Room. And she's such a neat lady. Oh my gosh, if you guys haven't watched her, go and check her out. She is so super funny. She is actually the brainchild of hashtag Friday Sews. So on her video, she was talking about her wardrobe malfunction and on her one of her sewing items, and oh my gosh, it was so funny, and it made me think about mine that happened, and I don't think I ever discussed it on any of my videos. So I thought today would be a good time for a TikTok sew. I haven't done one of those in a very long time, so I thought it was time to do one. And I mentioned in the comments on Jen's YouTube channel that I would tell you about my wardrobe malfunction with one of my sewing garments. Oh my gosh, so here we go. I'm actually going to put this picture up here while I talk about this. This was a skirt when I made for work, and this is the second one that I made. It was a remake of the first one. Same fabric, just a different element of design. Now, the first one I made, the only thing that was different was a seam up above where you see the buttons. It was a straight seam down the middle of the back, and then I did the buttons. Silly me, didn't even think about, I didn't need that seam there, just the one down below for the buttons when I first designed this skirt. But I was so proud of that skirt, and I wore it to death. Now, the problem came, there were a couple of things that issues. I guess, let me tell you about what happened to the first skirt. I was at work, and after I left work, I had some errands to run. First place was Target. So I went around Target, picked up the things I needed, and got back in my car, and then off to the grocery store. When I got to the grocery store, as I'm walking through the door of the store, there's a couple of ladies I saw walking in behind me. Well, one of them ran up very quickly to me, and she said, ma'am, she said, you may want to turn your skirt around. And I thought, turn my skirt around? And I put my hand back there. My whole behind was out. I'm not kidding you guys. My whole behind was out. So after I thanked this woman enormously for having the courage to come up and tell me something like that, because a lot of people probably wouldn't, but I'm so happy she did. Because not only had my skirt ripped where the seam was, the seam didn't come apart. The fabric actually tore away from the seam. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. And to top it off, I did not have any lining in the skirt, and Myra had on a thong. Oh my gosh, no slip. Yes, my whole behind was out. How long was it out, do you say? I have no idea. So I could have been walking around in Target all that time with my behind out, and no one said anything. So I quickly turned the skirt to the rip to my side. I ran in the store, got what I needed, and then I got up to the cashier, and she asked me, you know, like they usually do, how's your day going? I said, well, not too good. I'm feeling like screaming right about now. And she had this look of horror on her face. And I looked down, and she saw the big hole in the side. She go, oh my gosh. She said, no wonder. So I quickly paid for my items and went back out to my car. And I was just, oh my gosh, I was just humiliated, because I was just thinking about what all people had seen in Target. So anyways, I forgot about it, but I got home, threw that thing away, and I redesigned it, and I just in the back created no seam above the buttons, and I wore that skirt until I wore it out. I no longer have it, but I love that skirt. But that was my, oh my gosh, what a wardrobe malfunction, and how embarrassing was that. So my question to you all, have you all, any of you, had a wardrobe malfunction with something that you sewn? I'd love to hear about it. So put that in the comments section and let's talk about it. Jen and I can't be the only ones that have had that kind of funny thing happen to them. So that's it, you guys. I wanted to share that with you all, and I'm looking forward to see how many of you others out there have had wardrobe malfunctions as well. Take care. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my videos and ring the bell so that you don't miss any more. See you again next Saturday. Bye, guys.